Greetings and welcome to the Why Struggle podcast. I'm your host, Barbara J. Faison, and my intention with this podcast is to offer ideas, insights, and inspirations so you can live life better. Greetings and welcome to 2024, week 19. Our Personal Guidance System, PGS. Guess what, y'all? It's National Meditation Month. I get a little geeky about this because meditation has been such an important part of my life since the 90s. I started meditating because I was struggling and tired of the struggle. Back then, there was no YouTube or podcast or any really cool technology that we have now. I bought Shakti Gawaine's cassette tape called Creative Visualization, which was a 30-minute program. I thought I was going to explode. Trying to sit and visualize for me was very stressful. You see, when someone walks me through a beautiful visualization practice, I don't see a thing, just the black behind my eyelids. Meditation is such a personal practice. Some people see images, others are really impacted by sounds, and other people like me are more connected to feelings and sensations when they practice. My meditation practice is one of the key steps I take daily as I walk that journey. My practice now is totally different than when I first started. One of my favorite quotes from Dr. Michael Beckwith is, "Meditation is paying undistracted attention to reality, to the eternal, and to that which is real. It is learning to have dominion over your attention so that you can place your attention where you want it to be." Science has now proven that what we focus on, our attention, and how we focus on it, our intention, is what we manifest in our lives. If we focus on what we don't have, what we want will not show up. I believe we all have what I call a PGS, Personal Guidance System. It is our own personal GPS that navigates us around this earth. It is always there even when we don't believe it is. It is there even if we don't listen to it. Early on in my meditation journey after I finished meditating, I believe it was in 1995 or 96, my PGS was very clear that I didn't need to go to work that day. There was nothing wrong with me. I was not sick. I had finished my 10 minutes a day practice, and as I was walking around my apartment, I felt something in me that said, "Don't go to work today." I remember it being very clear. Stay home. Guess what I did? I went to work. Just like the GPS will tell us something, and sometimes we ignore what the GPS says, the PGS will tell you something, and it's up to you to listen and act. Just because we know how to get somewhere doesn't mean it's the best way to go at that moment. The mind chatter I had about not going to work that day went something like this. I can't just call into work sick. I'm not sick. How can I call into work or call out to work sick? I don't have a personal emergency. I need to go to work. I went back and forth in my head with my mind about calling in because I was not sick. There were no wellness days back then. I think I had so much chatter because I had a wonderful boss who would have been fine with me taking the day. And again, I didn't trust my PGS. I was stalling, and I was late leaving for work. I worked in downtown Atlanta and drove to the train station to go into the city. I turned left out of my apartment complex to drive to the station that was about 5 minutes closer than the usual station I went to. All that mind chatter had me flustered. I wanted to get on the train earlier, so I turned left. It was a split-second decision to make that left turn. When I turned left, a car came from around the curve and T-boned me. A little backstory. I was driving my 1990 silver Volkswagen Jetta, which I didn't care for. My whole life I had owned Japanese cars. They were very quiet. I wanted to try something different, so I tried a German car. The truth is, I did not like that car. It was very loud. Look at that attention thing rearing its head. This was before I even knew about the power of our thoughts. I called my boss Dell to tell him that I had been in an accident, and he told me to take the day off. Guess what? I ended up taking the day off. Look at that. I got what I wanted, to be off that day. And I also got rid of the car. My car was totaled. That attention and intention thing. I never liked that car anyway. I replaced it with a Nissan Sentra. It was nice and quiet. Having a daily meditation practice has really helped me navigate around Anxious Avenue and Confused Circle. I cannot even begin to share all the ways meditation has impacted my life. I can only encourage you, if you don't have some type of practice, consider giving it a try. And remember, your practice is personal to you, and that looks different for everyone. Learning to trust my guidance has been a journey, and the journey continues. I am much better about paying attention and following that guidance. Am I 100%? Absolutely not. I still have moments where I may not listen to my guidance right away, and I tell you, it's never a good thing. When I feel doubt about trusting myself, I remember this experience. It took an accident to help me get rid of a car I really didn't like, right? What are your thoughts about trusting your PGS? Leave a comment where you're listening to this podcast. You can also email me at barbarafaisonllc@gmail.com. And if social media is better for you, LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram are best. I hope you will check out the National Meditation Month playlist to try some of the meditations and short practices out there. I have over 40 on the list. Just pick a day and go for it. Leave a comment or post an emoji if you joined me. There are 2 Breathe with Barbara live sessions for the month starting Wednesday this week from 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern. If you are interested in joining us, you can register on my website at barbarafaison.com/store/live meditation. Feel free to use money for 10% off your order as a promo code. The card I pulled for us today from my Relax, Listen, and Trust Your Inner Guidance card deck in this moment is number 10, Trust. Everything happens in divine order. Even the car accident was in divine order. It is a great reminder to trust myself even more. Considering breath work or meditation as a tool for living life better? Here are a few resources that can support you. On the second and third Wednesday of each month from 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern, I host my Breathe with Barbara live session that includes gentle movement, breath work, meditation, and silence. These gatherings are intimate, about 6 to 8 people, and only $15 a session. You can find the link to register at barbarafaison.com/store. If you prefer to have a teacher for instruction, I offer one-on-one sessions as well as group sessions with a minimum of 3 people. Send me an email or message through the contact form on my website if you're interested. If you prefer using apps, I encourage you to check out the Insight Timer app. It is the #1 app for free meditations for sleep, anxiety, and stress, and I have over 50 meditations, book excerpts, and my courses for premium members, and more on the app. The link is insighttimer.com. My meditations are posted free on other apps including Aura, Meditation Station, Spotify, Pandora, YouTube, Apple Music, Amazon, and more. Just search for Barbara J. Faison as the artist and you'll find me. I'd love for you to follow me, put me on your monthly playlist, and choose the notification bell to learn when I have posted new meditations. You can also find upcoming events and where you can meditate with me. All of the links are on LINKTR.EE/Barbarafaison. I hope you will check out my YouTube channel, Barbarafaison, where I share ideas, insights, and reminders to be in the present moment called breath breaks and more. If you'd like to take a breath break, you can find over 50 on the Breath Break playlist. Be sure to subscribe, follow, share, and leave a comment if you joined. Feel free to share your thoughts, ask a question, or just say hello to me via email at barbarafaisonllc@gmail.com. Thank you for your support in being on this journey with me. Until next time, keep breathing and do something new. Be well and be kind to you. Keep breathing.